I believe I do. Show my screen. Cool, everyone should see my screen now. All right, so this is what you would have seen when you first got into CTA Bar. Now, the first thing I want to draw your attention to is we actually organised a number of, these are what we recommend, basically. If you're starting out online or if you want to run a successful online business, there's certain things that you need. One of those is HostGator. One of them is, being able to get an autoresponder. So we basically listed out some of the best, parts or best autoresponders, the best hosting companies that we use, and put them into here. And also, if you want a one-on-one coach, you want to be able to talk with us or our team, then make sure you fill out the information there. Now, when you first go in, you won't see what you're seeing right now. This is actually the admin of this, but you will see the training section. So when you go into the training section, you'll see a number of different tabs, and what we recommend is going into, first of all, not the welcome obviously, but going through the different tutorials. The CTA Bar tutorials are all broken up, really easy, step by step, and easy to understand. And this is going to give you a good fast start, I guess, a good indication of what you need to understand in order to create a CTA bar. It's really basic to create a CTA bar. It's not difficult, but there are certain things that will help you just going through the training, certain things that may come to mind as you actually go through and look at that as well. Now, we created CTA bar to give you the option and flexibility to create CTA bars through multiple different ways on your site. You can check out the leads, you can create call to action bars, you can create timer bars, social media bars. You can do this with offline businesses if you have the commercial package. And on this webinar today, it's our goal to show you some different ways that you can create CTA bars and give you a good some good ideas, and we'll be able to answer any questions that you have at the end of this call. So when you I'm basically showing you what you need to do when you get into CTA bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it on to Joe right now, and he's going to go through how to set up CTA bars, and then we're going to go through the upsells, the one-time offers, the final chance to get access to those. So Joe, I'm going to pass the screen on to you, and why don't you show some examples today? Hope you're ready for it.
Yep, give me 1 second. Does everyone see my screen?
Did for a second, and now it's gone.
Okay, let me see. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so let me just go pull up the questions here. Okay. Perfect. So everyone could hear me, see my screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the basics. I'm going to go through CTA bar. I'm going to go through list builder, and then I'm going to answer any questions you might have. Now, everything that I'm going through is in the tutorial section. So what you see here is this is actually an admin. So there's a couple of extra fields that you wouldn't have. But basically, we have a tutorial section here where it's training and resources. This is really important that you go through all these. It's really going to help you understand how to create your bar, how to integrate with your autoresponder, how to integrate with your website. There's certain websites like WordPress is a little bit different than, let's say, like an HTML site, and even like specialized themes like OptimizePress. It's a little bit different. So we give you some tips and tricks on exactly how to do it. But for the most part, what you want to do with CTA bar is you want to put it in the header. So let's go ahead, and I have this this demo page I just created that I'm going to go ahead and create a bunch of bars for. So let's start out. If you do get one of the upgrades, you're going to have all these templates, and for those who haven't gotten the templates, this is basically your last chance to get it at the launch discount. Now, the templates help a lot. The reason why they help is, first of all, it just gives you ideas on how to create certain bars, and it just makes things a lot faster. And speed has a lot to it. I don't know if you noticed, but we created a copy feature, and that's another reason why we created it, is for speed. So having these templates are really, really important. Now, um, anyone who didn't get any of the upgrades, but for some reason has templates, you're going to see that that's going to go away. So as we had a launch, there's a lot of moving parts during the launch. After everything settles, we take a look at accounts and people who have not purchased any of the templates, but have access to them for some reason, they fell through the cracks. That's all going to be taken away. So again, if you don't have them and you want them, now's the chance to go ahead and get them. As you can see, we have a lot of templates and we have a lot more coming. So by the end of this week, people are going to have close over 100 templates, and there's more coming on the way. So let's go ahead and I'll give you an example of a template. Let's see here. Let me pick one right here. So I just picked my template. Let me just name it. It could be anything you want. Go to settings. Now this is where you put the domain you want in. Now there's 3 fields, and you're going to be mostly using 2 of them. Now the top field is if you want, so I'm going to use this as an example. The top field is if I want the CTA bar to appear on every single page that's in this directory. So if you have another page that's called like example dir or example name or anything like that after example, it'll show up. Okay, and the same thing goes for the root. So if you just put the root of your domain in here, it'll go on every single directory. So everything that you have here. So it'll go to example, or I'll go to name as example, or I'll even go to something like example, so it basically will go everywhere. For this field, this is where it'll only go on this exact path. So for this example here, it would only go to this exact URL. So again, you could put as many as you want here. So if you wanted to, you could put like something like this. You could do something like this, and it'll only show up on these exact URLs. And this last one are negative. So let's say you wanted to put it on every single directory that's inside example, except for example policy as an example. So then it would go on every single one, and this except for this one, it'll be like it won't go. So usually you would use these two together for something like that. So for this example here, we just wanted to show up on this particular page. So then let's go to desktop settings. Now, start off, you click on it, so it's both. Now, this is something that, again, it's shown in the tutorial, but it's pretty important, and we've had a few people in support get a little mixed up on this. So this is really important what this is showing here. So now it says here top bar styling. Okay, so it says top bar styling. So I could go ahead and whatever I change here, it's changing the top bar. When I click on this bar, now you see it says bottom bar styling. Okay, now I'm just going to go quickly and switch over to mobile because we've had people that have had some issues where they say, I try to change a color, but it's not changing the color of the mobile. Well, as you can see here, everything works together. So on this page, you can still do changes on both. So this is what I like to do. After my settings are done and all this is done, so I know exactly my height and all that, I could go here and I try to match everything up because that's the idea. So here it says bottom style. So again, what this is doing is it's still going after the bottom because that's what it says there. Okay? But once you click, now it says mobile, bottom mobile, bar styling. And then if you click on the little higher one, that's bottom mobile title, because for mobile there's a title one. So now if we go ahead and we change this one, do that. Let me change the text here to black. I've seen, to be honest with you, it wasn't even me who started this. I saw actually a member where they started doing where they used the top bar of the bottom, like the title of the bottom mobile title bar. I know it's weird, and they put it in white with black text, and then they had like a color, like let's say like a salmon or anything they had here. And I just thought this looked really really cool on a mobile device. So I started copying a lot of the styling. I thought it was cool where you had two different colors at the bottom. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that. So if I click here again, now it says top mobile styling bar. So again, if I click here, now I could go ahead and I could change this back to any color I want. So there, I'm changing that. So I just wanted to go through that here. So you don't have to be on desktop design to actually change the color. This is mostly for these features here. If we had more room on a page, we would have put these features and these features together. It would have been too clustered. So that's why we divided it, and it works out well like that. Um, okay, so the way the timer works, I'll just go through a couple of features. So first, on the top here, you could center everything left or right. So here, so the page is divided 20%, 60%, 20%. And the reason why we did that is so you could have some things on the sides, logos, icons, anything you want, and then you can have your main call to action in the middle. Um, a couple of things that we didn't really go through too much are menus, which menus are really, really cool. And you can do a lot with menus. I'll give you a quick example. And this is just a dummy, like just a page. I just added it quickly that you could see some menus. So you see here, and it's really, really sharp. We have some little icons here on the side. And what we did was, I'll put this in the members area. But what we did was we went ahead and we copied some of the top sites that are using the technology of CTA bar, and just to show you all the different ways you could use it. So as you can see, Mashable has uses similar technology, only them it's custom and would cost a lot of money to get it all coded. And we just did it really really quick. You could do something very very similar. That looks really really slick. So this is something that is cool, because what you could do is you could have it at the top of your page, and you can have like your specialized links, like the links that you really want people to go to throughout the whole time, and it's not intrusive, and it's a really cool call to action. You can have your logo there the whole time. So that's something that we thought was pretty cool, that we could do. So that's in menus, and the way menus work, you just add a menu name, you add a link. It could be anything you want, and you just click add, and after that you could go ahead and you could style it any way you want. Okay, text, very very straightforward. You can really do whatever you want. Change the font. It's not much to it. We have links, which again are very very similar. Now with links, we also have buttons. So I'm not sure if you've seen that. So let's see here, right here. Click now. Let's go ahead and make this. We don't have a URL, so I'll just put pound for now. You can put in the same window or in a new window, depending on if it's your product or another product or something like that. Maybe if it's an affiliate product, you want it in a new window. There's really many reasons why. If we wanted to have a button, we do that, and the button width, just go ahead and let's put 100. Or you can put whatever you want. You want to put a 200? Oh, I put 2,000. There's 200. Maybe too big. 150. The height, you can make it bigger if you wanted to. And then the text size. Let's see how's 18 look. And we could change around with the button color. Let's see here. Yeah, it's too big. That looks better. And it's clickable. So that's again pretty straightforward. It's a nice green. So here, custom HTML. Um, with custom HTML, it's pretty cool because what you could do is let me go ahead and show you another bar here. Manage bars. We have a lot of bars here. We create a lot. This is all internal. Now, let's see here. Where's one that I want to show you guys? Okay, here. So this is one that we did for the launch. Now, now that the launch is over, we got rid of the. Oh, actually, no, we didn't even do it here. Yeah, because we got. I want to show you this button, but this button here, what we did was it's pretty cool. So for buy now buttons, again, you could create your own button. You could put a JVZoo link in here. So if you know how to do it, I don't want to do it now because I don't want to go into my JVZoo account because I'm sharing my screen and get all code and you see all my stats and all my information. But basically, if any of you guys know JVZoo as an example, in JVZoo you're able to use a custom button, and it's very simple. You just take the code and you just add in your button image. You have to host the image, and JVZoo shows you how to do it. And basically, what you could do is you could just go in here, and we've done it before. You do custom HTML, you throw in that code, and now you have a JVZoo buy now button right here. For what we did here, for this one here is pretty cool. You could put these little tags all over your page, so it's like sections of your page. So this section was called buy now, and we put like a little code. So when someone clicked on it, it'll just drop down. Here, let me go ahead and show you. See, like the biggest thing about CTA bar is that um, it, it's there's just so much you could do with it. It's like whatever you could imagine. Like basically it could probably get done. Like if you take a look at other sites, what they're doing with bars and why they're using it, because it's a call to action, it's not intrusive. You could do it with CTA bar. You just basically have to just have kind of an imagination and know how to build. So here's an example. This is really cool. So you have a call to action right here. Now we didn't necessarily want to put a JVZoo button on there. Um, in case because we just wanted people to go because we had three options in our case, so we wanted people to go and take a look at the options. So if you click on this button, what it does is it automatically drops down on the page. So that's how we did it, and basically there's just a little bit of code, and the hashtag is buy now. So there's just really so much you could do. Let's see here. Um, Let me make sure that I'm not losing anyone. Let me go to see if there's any questions. Okay, I see a couple of questions here. Yeah. Okay, most people Roberto, go contact support. If you have any support questions, it's ctabarsupport.com.
Joe, I just wanted to say as well that did anyone get one of the upgrades, or because it's basically today after today we're closing down the upgrades that are available, increasing the prices. Was there someone, or did you guys want to have a look at those upgrades and make a decision on whether there's an upgrade that you want, or put a 1 in the box if you'd like to hear the upgrades and see if you'd like to get it before it closes down. We are planning to close, or not close it down, but increase the prices quite substantially overnight. So if you do miss out, unfortunately that's it. So let me Joe, is it okay if I just take everyone through the upgrades?
Yeah, definitely go ahead.
Okay, cool. I'll just bring them up on my screen right now. One sec. All right. Now what we have first, and I'm just putting it on my screen right now, and I'm actually going to show you the direct link. Now when you go to this direct link, you'll be able to access the upgrade. Now, right now, you'll see the price is substantially lower. I'm just going to share my screen, Joe. I'll just take it off you for a second. We'll answer questions after this. And where are we? I'm just trying to find the controls. Cool. All right, so you'll see here that you can see the next price increase is in 0000. Now, because the launch has ended, that now is at 000. Right now, we're going to leave the price at $47 until midnight tonight. Now, if anyone does get access to this on the webinar, all right, I'm going to make this really clear. If anyone gets access, we'll say for the first 20 people that get access to an upgrade on this webinar, what we're going to do for you is I'm actually going to send you a new marketing course that we've been working on here. You'll be a beta tester for it. Now, what it is, it's basically how to run a successful product launch online. It's great if you're creating software. It's great if you're using CTA bar, you're capturing more leads. We haven't launched this yet. We haven't sold a single copy or given away a single copy. It's actually one of my wife's courses. We're looking for some beta testers. So if you are one of the first 20, we'll say, to get any upgrade, it could be upgrade 1, upgrade 2, upgrade 3, on this call today, you'll qualify for that. Now, in order to qualify for it, you'll just need to send an email with the receipt to support with it timestamped, and you'll be able to do that. Now, just to check, can everyone hear me? Just put a 1 in the box if you can hear me. I'm just getting a few people saying the audio has dropped out. Hopefully it hasn't. Okay, cool. Everyone can hear me? All right, good. Okay, it must be a couple of bad connections. All right. So this is the first one, and I'm just going to put this in chat in just a second. This is ctabar.com/upgrade1. What this gives you access to is a couple of really cool softwares, and Joe will actually show you a sample of what the software does in just a moment, but this will allow you to capture more leads through pop-ups and also pop sliders. These are two components that will increase the amount of leads that you generate from your campaigns, basically. If you use these two additional pop-ups alongside CTA bar, it means that you're going to have, every opportunity to capture a lead and convert it into a sale, if that makes sense. What we're also doing is we're not just throwing in 20, we're throwing in 58 new templates, right? 58 new templates will be added in as part of this as well. This will be part of this upgrade. Is that correct, Joe, or have I got that wrong?
No, you got that right.
Okay, cool. I'm not sure why it's saying 20. You're actually getting far more than that. You're getting double, if not triple.
More than double, because actually it says we said 58, but yeah, it's not 20, it's 58.
58. So you're going to get, it must have reverted back. You're going to get 58 templates to play around with. 58 new templates immediately added into CTA bar over the next couple of days. You'll also be able to get access to those as well. Now, if you already have the templates, congratulations. You've got the best price on this package, basically. If you've already upgraded, that's fantastic. Now, upgrade number 2. Upgrade number 2 is one that we thought would be really quite valuable. And what this is it's called Referral Run. This is an incredibly cool software. Right now it's $197. It's being bumped up to $497 very soon. And you'll be able to get access basically to these referral run campaigns. What it's going to give you the ability to do is turn any of your CTA bar opt-ins into free lead generation machines, basically. Anyone who opts in will be encouraged to basically go ahead and take an action on your website. What I'll do is, Joe, I'll actually give a quick demonstration of this to show everyone. I'm just going to bring up one of the sites where this is available. 1 second. I'll actually bring up one of the sites where it's available. Now, I'm just going to pause my screen for a second. DNA. Okay, cool. This is a campaign that Joe set up, and this actually managed to generate him over $2,000 from this particular campaign. Now, if we go right here, you can see this opt-in right here. If I was to enter in my email address, for example, we click here, and guess what's going to happen? This is huge, by the way, and I don't think there's a software out there that can do this. I haven't seen it, that's for sure. What it does is it gives me a referral link and says I can have access to what I opted in for immediately, or if I wanted to, I could actually get the course or a training for free if I'm able to share this with 3 friends. Now, if I was to share this with three friends, and I'm just going to see if it sent me an email as well. I've already done this once before through this opt-in, so I'm just going to check because it sends me an email immediately at the same time as well.
Yeah, Sam, if you already use the same email, it's already on the list, so you might want
Okay,
to try
cool.
a new one.
No problem. So what
I can
it'll do?
explain this. I can explain this pretty quickly.
Yeah, sure.
Basically, what happens is you could choose how many friends you want it to be: one, two, three, four, five. And basically, what it does is um, the user right away they opt in. They're integrated with your autoresponder. So one, you capture the lead. So right away they have a welcome email. Then two, with this unique referral, you could track every time that they like basically when they share this on Facebook, it's basically the exact same page. You go ahead and share this on Facebook, Sam. Click the share button, and you can just do it to you. Sam, can you hear me?
Yeah, my audio just cut. Yep, just sharing now.
Yeah, yeah, because your screen is frozen.
I just shared it on Facebook. One sec. Let me go across to Facebook and show you.
Could you click share again? It's only because we don't see anything on your screen.
I did.
I want them to show.
I've already clicked share. This is it right here. So it's come up as this. I can do it again. Click share.
Yeah, yeah. Can you just do it? Maybe there's a delay because I just wanted them to see the pop-up. Yeah.
And
So
then if I go
basically, that right there, that's yeah, there it is. So right there, that shared on his Facebook, that's like with a unique referral. So then, when someone else goes ahead and starts sharing that, the user knows it was from them, and they receive an email, another separate email that says, "Congratulations, you got one of three emails signed up. Congratulations, you got two or more." And you can put any unique message you want. So it's encouraging them, saying, "Hey, one more email to go, and you get this free bonus." So it's encouraging people to share your product, and it's better than just having it the first time because now that you have these emails to reinforce it, and you could go up to five. It's up to you. And then on the fifth email, it could be like, "Congratulations, here's your bonus," and you could write whatever you want. You could write something like, "Continue sharing, more things could come," or you could get an extra bonus if you continue sharing. But there's always these follow-up emails, and again, it works with this software that's called Mandrill that lets you send out emails, and it also works with your autoresponder. So right away you capture them on your list. So this works really well for like building a list, for launching a new product in beta, for sales, for just so many different reasons. It's really a great referral system to really build a list and let it go viral. So
awesome.
that's basically what it does in a nutshell. Sam,
Fantastic.
you could go ahead. I don't know if you could probably delete what you pasted on Facebook because it's outdated now.
Cool. Yeah, no worries. So yeah, there it is. There you've heard from Joe what it'll do, and how do you make money with this? Well, it's quite easy. When you've got people that are visitors of yours, actually referring friends of theirs, referring people from Facebook, you're getting more visitors, and the more visitors you get, the higher the amount of income or leads you'll be able to generate from that particular page. So it's going to help you generate more leads, more sales, and this is just a really cool package that will help you do a lot more and basically turn your visitors into more visitors, if that makes sense. And there's really nothing else like it out there right now. And this is upgrade number 2. Now I'm just going to put this in chat as well. I'm getting a lot of feedback about wanting to test drive this course, which is fantastic. So just get access to any one of these upgrades on the actual webinar. If you're part of the first 20 to email into support with a receipt, then you'll be able to qualify to get access to that beta. We want people that are going to take action, who are action takers and want to get access to that. So, and if you've got everything already and you can't possibly get anything else, then send us a receipt as well, because obviously we want to make sure it's fair. So send us your receipt, let us know that you want that bonus, and we'll be able to help you out. Next, we have the upgrade number 3. Now, this is our founding members community. Now, you'll be getting a message from us very soon with information that we need from you, Skype information, to become part of this group. CTA Bar is a project Joe and I have been working on for a long period of time, but we are planning to take even further. We want to continue to add to it, continue to add upgrades, templates, and as part of this program, you'll be getting new templates every month. You'll be getting access to us as part of that Skype community group. You'll also be getting as part of that members only newsletter basically that goes out once a month, and you'll be able to plug into what's working, what's happening in the community, any new changes that are happening as well. And it'll be a good chance to keep up with what's happening with CTA Bar without, this is a members community, members only, and as long as you know that you're on this particular list, as long as you've got this upgrade, you'll always be registered to this particular list. So if you were to unsubscribe from one of our email addresses because maybe you didn't want a promotion that we were sending out or something like that, you'll stay a member of this, and you'll only get emails specific to this particular Founders Club. Also on Skype, you'll get access to new upgrades as we bring them out. You'll be the first to test drive them. I mentioned, my wife's bringing out a new course that she's been working on, and 20 people from this call are going to get beta access to that. So you'll be putting yourself in the position to get beta access to new features and upgrades in CTA Bar. And if you want to get access to this right now, it's a very low cost, just $27 monthly or $67 one-off, and you can get access to that here. Once again, this is going to be pulled off the market completely by 12. There will not be another ability, or there won't be the ability to get into this system again after launch, after tonight. So do make sure that if you're looking at this now, then you can do that. Cool. All right. Now, finally, those were the upgrades that we've shared with you here today. Now, if you did get access to commercial rights, you also notice you got access to those other templates as well, local business templates. So these are the 3 one-time offers. Now, who's actually getting in today? Who's getting access and wants to get that beta that is available through support? Put a 1 in the box if you're getting access to something new today. You want to get access to that beta program, put a 1 in the box just so I can see numbers. Fantastic. I'm getting a ton of 1s coming in. Excellent. Cool. Thanks, guys. I can see that people are taking action and getting access to that. It'll be great to have you inside as well of that system. A quick reminder of our support desk to make sure that you're able to submit that. ctasupport.com. There you go, right there.
Yes, Evan, since you already have all 3, you'll be able to get it.
Yeah, as long as you just send a message to support just saying, hey, I'm on the webinar, I have all 3, please send me the beta, and we'll be able to help you with that.
Again, ctabarsupport.com.
And again,
there.
This is because you guys are on this webinar, you're taking time out, you're live on this call, that you get these special benefits. So definitely very cool. Now, Joe, I'm getting a couple of questions about that list builder. Do you want to give a quick demo of that or show people what it does?
Absolutely, yep.
Cool, I'll just transfer it over to you.
Okay, and there's some people talking about some of the other templates. So again, if you have the commercial rights, there is a section of templates that are just commercial templates, local marketing templates right here, and these are specifically designed for local marketers who have like clients, and you get, we said 11, but this is what you're getting. So over 60 right there. And there's more templates to come. We're just building out as many templates because we realize how easy it is to create these with templates. Again, you could do it blank, but it just takes a lot longer. Plus, sometimes you have to really think about what looks good. We took a look at what other people are, how they're successful, and we copied the templates that are the most effective. Now, List Builder. List Builder is a cool little software. So let me go ahead and add a list right now. And let me go to pop-up. So we have a pop-up and we have a slider. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start with the pop-up. So you can put whatever you want here. This is the max. This is the header, main header. So join our newsletter. Okay, you can put whatever you want here. And here you could integrate with your autoresponder. I have a lot of my lists here. Let me see. It's just a demo run. Which one? Where am I right here? I'm with admin. All right, hold on a second. I don't know. I'm not really sure who this one is. Hold on a second. Let me just stop sharing for a second. Let me get a list, a proper list here. Okay, can you guys see my screen again? So here I integrated this time with Aweber, my campaign, and then here I have my web form that I created, and then here you could just create, you could change different colors here. So I'll just show you quickly. I'll put here 5 seconds. Um, we're actually going to have an image so you can actually see what it is. I don't know why the image is gone. We were just working on it to make it more efficient. Just copy this snippet of code. And here's my example. So let me just put it in here. So again, you just have to put in the body tag. So for optimized press, it's as simple as this. But even if you're just using regular WordPress, you just put it in like a regular post. You just go into like HTML, like editor, just put it right in. It's that simple. So let me go ahead and save and continue. And I'm just going to show you. I have to go in incognito because I'm cookied already. And just so we don't disturb people, they're not going to show it every time. So we put it for the cookie set for an hour. Here's an example, and after a few seconds, we'll get the pop-up. I put it in. There you go. So there you have the pop-up again. This could all be changed. So this image can be changed. This text, the color of the text, the white background can be changed. Underneath can be changed. This text here, the background of this green can be changed. What you write inside here can be changed. The color of the button can be changed. The text and the color of the button can be changed. And this is just a really nice way to build a list. It's very clean looking. You could have it as an exit pop, or you could have it as a just on a certain amount, like on a timer. So after 30 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever you want. And then once somebody sees it, they can either opt in or exit, and then they're cookied for an hour, so it won't bother them again for at least an hour. And then if they come back to your page, again, if they're staying on your page, obviously they won't see it again. And we could do something really similar with a slider. So let me go ahead and show you. So again, this is something that's really similar. Let me just go ahead and create one. Okay, so for some reason we don't see like exactly how it should look like the slider, but that'll be fixed. So basically, you'll just see a little example, and then you can go ahead and change the colors. So I just go ahead and click save. So if I go now here And the way what's cool is that the way the slider works is that it works on the number of how far you scroll. So after you scroll a certain amount of time, um, the oh, let me see here. Let me put it to 100 pixels. See that should be the same embed code. I don't think there should be a problem. Oh, so you could have CTA bar at the top, and as an exit pop. It seems like maybe I'm cookied right now.
So just a quick heads
There we
up,
go.
Joe. We
That
just
was
need
cooking
support at the
before.
moment. We've got about 10 more spots left from what I can see for those beta testers. So if you are getting in, make sure you get in now. About 10 spots left.
Yeah, so as you can see here, so we have the pop-up here and we have the slider. Optimized press is just causing a little issue with that, but that's going to be fixed today. And the slider is nice too. It works on scroll. So when someone scrolls a certain amount, it just slides right out. And then we have the pop-up that works on timer or on exit. And that's just an easier, just another way to build a list. And basically, if you're doing online marketing, even if you're doing offline, like local marketing, or if you're doing selling your own products or digital products or affiliate products, what you definitely want is you want to start building the list. So that's basically how it works, and we're gonna have all training and everything on how to use List Builder. We're gonna have more examples. First, we're gonna have like how it looks up at the top, and we'll have a lot more examples. So let me know if you guys have any questions on that.
Joe, I've got a couple of questions. Now, the first is we've got someone that's asking, can the slider be set to not show up more than once?
So I say that again.
Is there any way to stop this? The pop-up slider, it slides in once. Is there a way to stop it from sliding in more than once?
Yeah, so the way it works is that it'll slide in once and then the user is cookied, so it won't bother them. Um, it's cookied for about an hour. So if they stay on the page, they won't see it again, whatever. If they close the page and they come back an hour later, then they'll see it. But if they close and they come back 30 minutes later, they won't see it. They're still cooking. So basically, they see it once, they could exit. It won't bother them. But if they come back to their site the next day, then they'll see it again. Again, it's not very intrusive. There's an easy way to close it, so it works out pretty well.
Awesome.
Randy, at this point you can't, but if enough people want to, we can. We've tested, and 1 hour seems like a good number.
Cool. Quick question from someone here. Now, when someone's using it on a responsive website, what's the story there? I've just got a question from John just asking, is CTA bar responsive to websites?
Yeah, so the way, yeah, of course, like that. Well, that's why we have the mobile version. So there's a desktop version and a mobile version, so it's always going to look good. Now, for the mobile version, your website has to be mobile responsive, of course. If your website isn't mobile responsive, well, there's not much we could do. You're going to see a non-responsive bar as well. But most people who have websites now, um, they're their website is also mobile responsive. So CTA bar is completely mobile friendly.
Cool. Now, just to clarify, because I got a couple of questions, if you want to get commercial rights, you have to go to ctabar.co, the homepage, and the third option to purchase is the commercial rights. So if you've already bought that, it means that you have the commercial rights, you have the templates, but the third button is the one that you need in order to get access to that. Also, thanks, Mike, for sending off your info to support. Awesome. It's received. Fantastic. Now,
Randy, you said you have commercial, but you don't see the left thing. Send me your email because everyone who has commercial will see it. The thing, like I explained to you, you're looking at an admin account. If you want me to log out, I'll show you what an account should look like. So let me just let me here. Let me get out of an admin account so you guys could see.
cool. And just John just said that he refreshed the page and it's resizing correctly, the bar with his website responsiveness.
Okay, so right now you're looking at an admin account. This is sorry, at a regular account. This is someone who received the upgrades, and this is how it should look. And this is how everyone's who access does. And again, like I mentioned, um, during the craze of launching software, there's people who fall through the cracks. So if by any chance for the last couple of days you had templates, but you never purchased the upgrade, unfortunately you're going to lose access to them unless you purchase.
Cool. Now, a quick question that I'm getting from quite a few people is, will there be a replay to this webinar? Yes, I'm recording it at the moment. Sometimes GoToWebinar can have issues with webinars, so it's best to be on live to make sure that the conversion doesn't mess up. Occasionally, the recording doesn't work, so best to stay on live. But we will be sending out a replay if we possibly can. Vicky, could you just expand on your question a bit? Cool. Just to explain the commercial rights, so there's no more questions. The commercial rights is developer rights. So you'll be able, as someone who has commercial rights, to sell this to local businesses as a service. So you can charge businesses $200 a month, $600 a month, $50 a month to basically for you to set up CTA bars for their websites, which is really cool and a good opportunity. Offline marketing is where I first started in offline marketing, basically, is how I got started in general. I got my first client, made about $50,000 the first year with that first client, and it moved into other offline marketing jobs. So if you're someone that wants to be able to make money helping businesses, I highly recommend getting access to the commercial rights, because that will just put you in a position to be able to sell that service to businesses. The commercial rights is on ctabar.co. You can find out about it there. Cool. Now, if you're looking for how to add CTA bar to your sites, the best way that you can do that is going into the training. There's training on how to add this to HTML sites, training on how to use it with WordPress sites. The best way that you're going to be able to get that is through the training itself, for those that are asking.
John, just to let you know quickly, if you have an HTML site, it's very, very easy. All you have to do is put the snippet of code inside the head tag. So put it just before the head tag closes. It has to be inside the head, and it's very, very easy. Um, Again, Randy, I'm not, I don't know every single WordPress theme. It is compatible with WordPress, but again, some themes are different. Now, I do have something I could share with you guys. One second. Let me go ahead and check something out here. Um, we've had someone test this out, and it's worked pretty well. Again, for some themes it's not necessary, but it's kind of a plugin that you could use. Now again, not our plugin, but we've had some members use it. Let me put it in the chat. Okay, so there it is. That's the plugin. This one here, and what it does is it allows you to put snippet of code like JavaScripts inside your header, and you can put it on for specific pages. So kind of like what OptimizePress does for you. So you wouldn't need it for every theme. But if you're having issues, this might be an easy fix. For example, with optimized press, as you can see, it's different. If I want to put something in the header, I have to go to page settings, other scripts, and then add new, and then header and put it there. See, so unfortunately, I can't give support on every single theme. Every theme is different. But basically, what you got to do is you have to put the snippet of code in the header. So if you're HTML in the header, anything, it doesn't matter, it just has to go in the header. Now, different WordPress themes might have different ways on how to do that. That plugin might help some people, but it's best to really know your theme you're using.
Now, in terms of marketing to offline businesses, what I'll do is, if it's okay with Joe, what I'll do is I'll send over some information, and that'll be added to the members area tomorrow. Also, when we mail out this webinar replay, I'll see if I can get some information on offline marketing specifically and send it out to everyone, just so you guys have some information to how to go out and sell this to offline businesses.
David, it's possible, yeah. We're looking into integrating more now.
All right. Now I'm getting a few questions. How do I know if I have the upgrades? I have the commercial license. Now, if you don't know if you have the upgrades or not, I'd recommend checking in your email for receipts and seeing if you have those upgrades. They should be quite clear whether you have it or not in your receipts. Now, we're going to be going on for about the next 3 to 4 minutes. We're going to end this webinar at the hour mark. So if you have any questions, please let us know now in the questions box.
Sam, I'm going to talk about the webinar tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Yep, go for it.
Yeah, but I just want to mention that when you sent me the link, you said it at 1 p.m., but it's at 2 p.m. Eastern time.
I'll change that now.
Yeah, okay, cool. So if you guys are interested, tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to host another webinar, and there's going to be some training on Facebook marketing, how to build lists, and how to basically um, market using Facebook to get people to go to your website, sign up, and purchase whatever your service is. Now, this could be done in almost any type of vertical, any type of niche. And as you'll see on the training tomorrow, um, there's examples of someone who's doing this in 24 different niches. So basically, any niche you guys could think of, it could be done. And this is a great way to drive traffic to your CTA bar sites and to go ahead and build lists. So that's going to be tomorrow. How will we get access? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste in the link. It's going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to paste in the link now. Sam, is it fixed, the link?
Almost.
Let me
I'll let
know.
you know what it is. I'm just go to webinar. Doesn't make it very easy these days, but I'll try it now. What I'm
Yeah.
going to do is I'm going to actually add a new session because it's not letting me change the date. One sec.
Okay, no problem. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so, and in the meantime,
Cool.
yeah, okay, so I'm gonna answer some questions in
Okay.
the meantime. So Steven, the powered by CTA bar, yeah, it's not gonna show up on your bar. Don't worry about that. You won't have it. The time for the webinar tomorrow is going to be 2 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be specifically on driving traffic to your page. The one of the presenters is going to show how what he does is he spends like almost $2 million a year on Facebook ads. So he knows exactly what he's doing. Generates anywhere between 7 to 10 million in sales per year. And what the nice thing about using Facebook is that there's unlimited amount of users, so it doesn't really matter. And like I said, it could be almost any niche. They do 24 different verticals. So basically, if you're an offline marketer, online marketer, if you're in the dog niche, the training niche, it doesn't really matter what niche you're in. The principles are all the same, and you're talking about Facebook where there's all this traffic's there. It's gonna be a really really good webinar. You guys are gonna get a lot of information out there. And again, in the meantime, if you guys have any questions, shoot them over. I'll go ahead and I'll go and answer them right now. There's a lot of questions, a lot of people, so if I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to answer everybody.
Awesome. All right, final couple of questions then, and then we'll close off this call today. There will be obviously a lot more to come. You'll hear a lot more about CTA Bar over the next coming weeks and months, as well as we continue to improve and work on CTA Bar. So, if you ever have any questions, you want help, then feel free to shoot us through a message, and we'll be able to help you with that ongoing as well. Cool. Now, you was just asking, what would you charge a dentist for this, for example? Well, you could charge a higher amount, $500 per month. What I'd personally do is I'd be looking to not only sell CTA Bar to this dentist, but also other services as well. So I'd come in quite at a low cost, about $97 per month to a dentist, sell that, install CTA Bar on their website, get it charging $97 per month. It's still over $1,000 over a year. And then I'd look to upsell them to lead generation services, email marketing services, which would equate over time to about $500 to $1,000 per month in services. So that's how I would fit in CTA Bar. Yes, Mike, if you have, say, for example, paid for CTA Bar commercial, and then you've got an upgrade and they're both on different accounts, or something's happened like that, support can help you out, yes. So support's the best place to go. CTA support, ctabarsupport.com. Awesome. All right, well, with that, I think we've covered all the questions on the webinar tonight, or today, I should say, for where you are right now. So if you do have further questions that you haven't got answered on this call, please send them over to support. I'm in support on a daily basis, and Joe is also in support on a daily basis, helping customers of ours with CTA Bar. So if you do want a response to your question, if you do have a question or if something comes to mind tonight, feel free to email us there, and we'll be able to help you there as well. If you're part of the beta, congratulations, you're keeping support busy right now with all those messages that are coming through, the receipts being sent through. Remember, if you are getting access to an upgrade, get access before the end of today. Tomorrow, when you check back, if you check back at those pages that I sent out on this webinar, the price will have doubled on most of them, if not even more. So do make sure that if you are getting access, then you do get access to that. And I hope we see everyone on the webinar tomorrow night. It's going to be a really cool and info-packed webinar. If you're looking to make money with Facebook, if you're looking to make money with the leads that you generate and take CTA Bar, what you're learning in CTA Bar, a whole lot further, then this is a webinar to be on. And I highly recommend looking in chat right now, registering yourself right now, just so you don't forget, and getting on that call at 2 p.m. EST tomorrow for that webinar. I'm excited about it. I know Joe's excited about it as well. And from what I'm seeing in chat, we'll probably have a full webinar. So definitely make sure that you get on that today. Awesome.
You guys could go to ctabar.com/Facebook to sign up. It's just an easy link to sign up. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming on. We will talk to you again soon. See you later.